Hello, fellow preppers. 'Tis I, the rumpled one. Stuff hits the fan. Tough questions. Before I get started with today's tough question, on one of my prepper forums, actually the Southwestern Oregon preppers, one of the members thought that maybe we shouldn't be putting these tough questions out there because it might scare some people off, or they might get the wrong impression or something. But you know, you can't please all the people all of the time. And if a prepper wants to shy away from a tough question, that's okay. My first comment is, just because you don't like one part here, you don't have to leave. I mean, you can just ignore. I mean, that's what the whole idea of freedom is that you get to pick and choose what you look at, what you watch, what you talk about. You also get to pick and choose what you don't want to talk about or discuss or participate in. See, nobody's got a gun to our heads. Nobody's being forced to partake in any video or comment or post or file or anything. So to my fellow preppers, if there's something that you don't like on a prepper site, just don't read it. Just ignore that section, because I'm sure either if it's one that I participate in or one that I don't even know of, there's probably something that you can learn from it. So just don't let one thing put you off. You know, if the whole thing puts you off, well, once again, freedom of choice. Okay, on to today's tough question. Let's just say you had a big family gathering at one of your family members' house. So your brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, maybe even your parents, and maybe even your grandparents were there. Maybe it was like a Thanksgiving or Christmas feast. And let's just say one of your relatives was joking with you, saying, "Hey, you still doing that crazy prepper stuff? Ha ha ha," right? Well, let's say a couple months down the road, there's some stuff hits the fan event that happens maybe regionally. So you're affected, but you and your wife or husband and kids, you guys have about, say, 6 months worth of food put up, and supplies and water and first aid. And so basically, yeah, life's going to be different. It's going to be altered, but you're going to survive and you're going to be pretty comfortable. And then one day, there's a knock at your door. And who is it but that loudmouth relative and their family of 4. Let's say you've got a family of 4. And they're saying, hey, I guess you were right. You know what? Our place is devastated. We got nothing. Can we stay with you? What do you say? Do you turn them away? Do you take them in? Or maybe you turn him away or her away, you take in the rest. Say, you're going to learn your lesson, but I'll take care of your wife or husband and kids. But you, big mouth, you're going to learn your lesson. What do you do? Now, there's some people on these sites, and, you know, they respect the Lord. They praise the Lord. They believe in the Lord. So they might be more accepting. And then there's some of us, well, we're just a little more cold-blooded. We'd say, you made your bed, you lie in it. So, that's today's tough question. I can't wait to hear your responses. And once again, fellow preppers, if you fail to prepare, then you're preparing to fail.